A professor of medicine at the University of Glasgow and later at Edinburgh, Joseph Black also gave lectures on chemistry. Although he was a notable research scientist, he rarely published his results formally, but instead announced them during his lectures. His students were at the cutting edge of new science. Some of Black's students were the sons of Scottish whisky distillers who were concerned about the cost of running their businesses. Why, they asked him, was it so expensive to distill whiskey when all they were doing was boiling the liquid and condensing the vapor? In 1761, Black investigated the effects of heat on liquids and discovered that if a pan of water is heated on a stove, the temperature increases steadily until it reaches 100 degrees Celsius. Then the water begins to boil, but the temperature does not change even though heat is still going into the water. Black realized that the heat is needed to turn the liquid into vapor, or in modern terms, to give the molecules enough energy to escape from the bonds that hold them fast in the liquid. This heat does not change the temperature and seems to disappear, so Black called it latent heat. More precisely, it is the latent heat of evaporation of water. This discovery was the beginning of the science of thermodynamics, the study of heat, its relation to energy, and the conversion of heat energy into motion to do mechanical work. Water has an unusually high latent heat, meaning that liquid water will boil for a long time before it all turns into gas. This is why steaming is such an effective way of cooking vegetables, why steam has terrible scalding power, and why it is used in heating systems. Just as heat is needed to turn water into steam, so it is needed to turn ice into water. The latent heat of melting ice means that ice will cool a drink. To melt the ice requires heat, and this heat is extracted from the drink in which it floats, thus cooling down the liquid. Black explained all this to the distillers, although he was unable to help them save money. He also explained it to a colleague called James Watt, who was trying to figure out why steam engines were so inefficient. Subsequently, Watt came up with the idea of the separate condenser, which condensed the steam without cooling the piston and the cylinder. This made the steam engine a far more efficient machine and made James Watt a rich man.